Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Hello family, what's up? What's good? So I hope that you're all fine. Yes, today we are having a special discussion with superstar. His name is Owusu. Yes, a Blackstar, number top. Hey, to me, he's our number one player. Yes. Samuel, welcome to Beks vlog.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so Samuel, tell us about you.
Yeah, okay. My name is Samuel Owusu. I'm a professional footballer who play for the Ghana national team, the Blackstars. I'm from the Ashanti region, a town called Asante Asamoah, in the Seche East District. I started my football career when I was like 6 years. When I was 6 years old, that's where I realized I have the talent in me. So I decided to play football. I went to Visual CSD, GSS, and I went to Tinubu Secondary School. Yeah.
Impressive. So you had identified your talents at the age of 6.
Yeah.
And were you playing then, like you?
Yeah.
Or
At the age of 6, maybe I was in the primary, and I used to play. My father once told me I used to play for the school team when I was class 6. But me, I was young. I never
so you don't.
My dad used to tell me, he has pictures he showed to me, so yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. So tell us, how did you acquire your skill? How come? Because I think you are a phenomenal player. You're so fast, and how do you?
Okay, for me, I would say I did not acquire my skill. I think maybe it was not like a God-given talent. I was born with it because when I was young, as I was saying, when I was 6 years, from my dad, because I was young, I got a lot of motive and positive words from other people. Hey, Charlie, Mr. Owusu, on the ball, let him play, something like so.
Good, yeah.
I think it was a God-given gift to me. The talent was given to me by God, and my father was once a football player too. So, and within my mom and my dad, we have my uncles who play football. So I think, it was in their family. So yeah.
Okay, so you speak very good English. It is so unlike, because most footballers, but I think your English is good. You had good education, right? To what level?
Yeah. I finished with secondary school. Yeah.
Oh, in Ghana, which school?
Chinubu
Secondary school. Oh, I see. Awesome. So
we are at Chirema, we give our life to the Asante people.
Hey. Okay, so at what point did you really decide to start your football career?
Yeah, okay, let me see. When I was in school, I wanted when I was going, I was very good at school,
Yeah.
My father, since now, my father have my class 1 to my SS, my exams report.
Wow.
Even as that now, when I go home, I look at it, I was really good in school. I wanted to be a doctor because I was good in science, And when I was in GSS, I think I got 14 in BC.
Wow.
Yeah, so
that's good.
I got 14 in BC. I got A1 in science.
Wow.
So I got my first choice, science in
Wow.
So the first year I was doing science, but it was difficult to combine the science and the football together because sometimes I need to be in the medical for I have to I have to be in training at the same time. So sometimes when I go to training, I will lose the first and the second session. So I thought of it, and I spoke to my dad, Dad, I want to play football also, and he wanted to be a doctor also, but let's find a better option. So we all agreed to be the business, for me to be business business management, accountant, or maybe bank manager. So the second year, I changed my course to be a business. Yeah, and after SHS2, when I went to SHS1, I was playing for the school team. Yeah. By SHS2, the massive support, and people from the town where I was playing, it was crazy. Hey, Kaka, hey, this guy, hey, you'll be like this. So that's why I realized I have the talent and I have the passion for
Passion for
football.
it.
So I told myself, even after school, even if my results is good, I want to put my results down. I want to try football and see what will happen. If it works, good.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work,
You
I'll come back to my school. And
Yeah.
after the secondary school, like I told my dad I want to pursue this football career. So I left Kumasi to come to Accra. This is why I met my manager, and God being so good, like everything went good from football, and I forget these school things, like and my mother wasn't happy. I got
but your dad was supportive.
Yeah, my dad was supportive since I was like since he realized I have this passion. He wanted me to play. Sometimes he stopped work just to come and watch me. Like he traveled distance from home to come and watch me because my father was a photographer.
Yeah.
So I have a lot
What's
of my.
What's his name? Shout out to him.
Shout out to Emmanuel.
Yeah, shout out to him.
He was a photographer. So like basically, I have a lot of my child pictures when I was playing a lot because he was a photographer. So but God knows my mother wasn't happy, but I don't blame my mom. He wanted me to go to school. Even when I wanted to play football, like he wanted me to go to police with football, but I told him no, I just want to play football. Without attaching any other thing to it. Just want to end.
That's why she's being the African mother. They are trying to play safe,
Of course, a lot of injuries in my family.
Started to play football from Ghana, right? And then you went to France, and then you came to Serbia, and then so I want you to just tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, okay. Like, I started my football career way back when I was in Kumasi, in my hometown. Like, we started like with this, like outside, like small posts and this. And when I went to JSS in one town, in Ashanti region, like I joined a football club called Aston Villa. That's why I played to when I was in JSS and secondary school. So when I was done with the secondary school, I decided to go to Accra. So I went to Accra, and where I met my manager, he was having a club called Vision FC.
Okay.
So I was with Vision FC from I think like for 3 years, and I went to Red Bull Academy. Like it was an Austria-based academy, like a Red Bull. The originality is from Austria, but they were having other academies in like Ghana, Brazil. So I was with the one in Ghana, and I spent like some few months. I remember I went there in October, December, January I signed, and in May we went to a football tournament in France at 17, and we were there. We were like second in the tournament. So we came back to from France, and I came back to my club Vision. So I was there one day. My manager just called me, "Hey Sammy, like when you went to France, like I think you got some scouts, they scouted you and they want you to go to Serbia. Will you go?" And I was like, "Why not?
Yeah,
it's better than Africa. At least let me try." So I played some of the first, second division league. So I just prepared my things and I left Ghana. I remember on January 7, 2014. I left Ghana. And I came to Serbia, a club right next to Dorisa, like 4 hours from the capital city, Belgrade. And
you started from there. Oh wow! So tell us, what was the breakthrough point for you here in Serbia? What point, like you?
Okay, for me, I would say, like I got my maximum point. Like when we came to Dorisa, they were in the second league. So when we came to the first league, that is the Super League, like Western Partizan, like that was my first ever season. Like that was my first ever season in the professional football in the top league, and I had a good season, So and I was even the first person in the history of the club. The club was established in 1927, and all these years I was I was the first player the club sold.
Wow.
So they sold me, I think, like around 200 and something thousand to one club in Turkey.
You came to break a record in Serbia. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Yes, this is Ghana Black, guys. Amazing, and congratulations. Okay, so what are some of the challenges you faced? Advice. Do you think Serbia is a hotspot, like for players, like upcoming players?
Yeah, for me, I would say yes. as a young player, like if you want to like polish your football, I tell you like countries like Serbia is good. Because for me, when I came here, I was young, I never understand. But later on, like I realized, no, I have a lot of issues with them like this. But later on, I realized, no, it was like a stepping stone. Okay, fine. Like when you come to Serbia, you get a chance to be in like team like Čukarički, Red Star, Partizan. Okay, fine, it's good because we know it to be like one of the biggest clubs. But if you are not lucky and you get other clubs, you take it to be a stepping stone where you work harder, try to do your best to get a better contract outside. So I think for me, I would advise any young guy who want to travel to Serbia to come because I don't know.
Okay, Sammy, tell us. So, what's your best and then your worst moment in football?
Okay, my best moment in football is like when I get my first call up to the Ghana Blackstar. That was 2019. I had a wonderful season with Čukarički where I played like 28 games. I scored 7 goals and I made 11 assists. And I was one of the top wingers in the league that year. That was 2019. Yeah, I think Čukarički is one of the third best club in Serbia. And I think for me, I just stayed 2 years with them and I have a wonderful season. My first year wasn't so good because I was back from injury. But my second year, I told myself, hey, Owusu, you need to live here. So I do everything possible and I had a wonderful season. And my worst, like I'll not say like worst, but when I went to Turkey, when I moved from Radnik Sotorisa, my first club in Serbia, I went there, I was on top form, but that is football. Like I was injured for 8 months. I need to stay out from 8 months. And within these 8 months, I got a whole lot of challenges with myself, with family, with friends, mentally, physically, and everything. Yeah. So I think that was my worst part, and that was my first ever injury in my football career. So I was out for 8 months, mixing these games. I want to be on the pitch, but so it happened. That's football.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so what's your last club you played for now?
Yeah, my last club is with this my Alfia, the one in Saudi Arabia.
So now you're looking forward to
I'm looking forward to.
Anyone you have in mind you want to play for, like you just want to?
Yeah, okay. Now I have a lot of offers, but I'm just I am someone, I believe in God. I just don't do anything by my mind. I'm speaking to my management, and so we are just looking forward. I'm praying. I'm also working hard here, so we're just hoping for the best option, what God will give, and you see how it goes.
Okay, great. Are you looking forward to play for the World Cup for Ghana?
Yeah, as a national team player and as a football player, I think it's everybody's dream to be at the top level, and I think to be at the World Cup is not just easy, but as I say, I know myself, I believe in God, I'm training hard, and we're just hoping for the best season that is coming, and we will see what is happening. I will be happy to be at the World Cup, and I know I'm going to be at the World Cup.
You will be there. Yeah, we'll be cheering you. Tell me, what's your short and then your long-term goals with regards to your career?
Okay, for me, I would say I'm 26 years now. I still have a whole lot of years. Now, for me, I don't really believe in age and this kind of stuff. I'm just praying to God, I stay fit without any injury again. For me, maybe I can play till maybe 37, 38, 40. If I'm strong, why not? Yeah. So for that one, it's in the hands of God, and it also depends on me to train hard, to just be focused, not be doing other unnecessary things. Yeah. And I think I've been doing so many things aside football. There are so many things I cannot say everything, but at least I can say few things I'm doing. I have a foundation, it's called the Owusu project.
Oh wow. What are you into?
Yeah, I'm into it's a big project in football, helping the young ones, helping the society.
Oh great.
Project something real estate and other things so. I have a lot of things I've been doing a whole lot of things. I cannot speak everything.
Of course.
I think this is the main the main project I've started. I started I think 3 years ago. So I think it's going forward, and I have some young players I'm taking care of, and God being so good, everything is fine, no problems.
Yes, Samuel. So I just want to get a little bit personal. Samuel, so are you married?
Yeah, I have a girlfriend. We've done like traditional, like I met the family and everything. We are together. So we are just life is still going on. We are together. So we're hoping for like this big wedding. Like,
Okay, you want to have a big wedding for her.
me personally, like I don't.
Shout out to you, girlfriend.
I don't
He's
believe-
thinking of giving you a dream wedding.
I don't believe in this big
Oh,
weddings.
but
Like,
that's for women.
but
We
as
like
for
it.
women, I know you
Yes,
guys
we
like
like it. So give it to her.
I'll give it to her, like,
Okay. All right, Samuel. So we've had a nice time. I want to personally thank you for coming and for making time. We know that you guys are very, very busy, but you found time to meet me and have this discussion. Of course, my fans are going to be so proud, and I know there are thousands of Ghanaians who will be so proud that you have this time to have communication with us. And so yeah, so now I am just praying that I'll see you on the World Cup, at least 7 goals for Ghana. Yes. Nice meeting you, man.
Nice meeting you. Okay, thank you very much for having me on your show. Yeah. I appreciate it. Yeah.